And now it's time for the latest exciting episode of Doz's Television Workshop.
Hello and welcome back to Doz's Television Workshop, where today we're looking at this gargantuan thing. It's a Concertmate-1000 electric keyboard thing. This belongs to Amy, and she's been suffering with power supply problems, so she went and bought herself a new power supply, and it didn't solve the problem. So let's plug it in. And apparently the problem is, at best, it's intermittent. So, power jack is on the back. Seems to be a good fit. And yeah, sure enough, I did catch that blinking there. There's a power LED. So, I think it's going to be a socket issue. It does feel a little bit wobbly. This thing's obviously been around the block a couple of times, I think. So, how on earth do we get into it? It's going to be underneath, I think. Let's just flip it over and have a look and see what we've got. We've got a lot of very recessed screws. Takes a number of D cells, should we want the expense and inconvenience. Excellent. Yeah, we've got a lot of screws. Concertmate-1000, manufactured in Japan and imported for Intertan, Canada. Trademarks of the Tandy Corporation. There's a brand I haven't seen in a long while. What's the betting it's really a Casio or something similar? Right, Dozzy's favourite screwdriver is on the go. Yep, okay, that's coming out just about. Right, talk amongst yourselves while I fetch all these screws out. I wonder if it used to belong to the rock band Wasp. Right, well, that's all the visible screws are removed. Can't see any hidden in the battery compartment. So, see if we can persuade it to... oh, hello. Ah, right. Okay. So... red, blue, yellow, green. Let's get a Sharpie and mark those connectors, because they look like they'd remarkably be the same if I unplug them and can't find out which way is which. Red, blue, yellow and green. I think I can cope with the black and red has been marked and that green there. Oh, they've thoughtfully colour-coded the plugs, look. Thank you, whoever you are. Oh, we've got an NEC IC in there. Let's pop the iron on, just desolder this ground and business. That's the battery compartment there. That's a ground back to the sort of keyboard switch arrangement that looks to be made from plastic. Have they earthed a piece of plastic for safety? Right, what have we got? We've got a few dust and cobwebs, a few spiders as well, but we'll sort that out. Now here is our power socket, and I can see the fault straight away. This is one of those jobs where the repair is going to take less time than getting it apart. Right, those 3 pins there are our jack, look. And if I move them around, if I just wiggle the socket on the back, oh, that's coming out on camera, but looks to me that that pad has lifted. And I bet you if I solder it, or attempt to solder it, it'll just fall apart. What's going on with my solder here? I've got miles of the stuff. Right, I bet you that pad has lifted away. Because it's still soldered to the socket. Yeah, look at that. There it is. Lifted straight away. I'm going to leave it there. And I'm just going to get some copper wire and make a new connection in there. And while we're there, we shall solder up the rest of it. No sign of the word Casio on it anyway. I don't really fancy taking all that out, to be honest, and finding out. Because, yeah, why would I? Right, what we want is a little bit of semi-thick copper wire. Where's the old TCW? That's what we want. There we go. If I make a loop of that up. Oh, actually, have I got any of that chunky copper strip left? That would be just the job. 1 moment, please.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I have. Now, this is featured before on the channel in various little projects and things. But this is actually out of one of those adjustable spotlight tracks that were a bit popular in the sort of late 70s and 80s. I bought it from Harding's for not a lot of money because I thought it'd be useful. And the number of things I've made and created with this stuff over the years and repaired has been wonderful. So it was really was value for money. Now I'm not going to want much, am I? I'm only going to want a few millimetres of it. Let's get my Sharpie going. I want to cut it about there. And I'm going to polish that pad back up. So we've got a lot of exposed area. Solder it on. And that'll make a good strong repair. Right. Right, there's my tiny little piece of copper. Let's polish that track up. Where is my fiberglass pencil? See a lot of people with those little electric grinding pens, but I've never had the need to use that really. Do you know what? I think I will remove that pad if I can. Let's try and get in there and get that off. Yep, there we go. Otherwise it's just going to bulk the thing up. I'd rather it fitted flush, if you like. That's great. There we go. I think I've got enough exposed there now. Let us just, I'll just have a dab of flux, I think, for a change. Where's the flux? This is the horrible sticky flux bottle. There we go. And if we just float some solder in there, give it all something to stick to. Lovely. I've got my piece of copper, which is going to lie in sort of like that. Dab of flux again. And probably switch to the chunky iron tip, I reckon. Chunky iron tip deployed. Won't take long to heat up, being met cow. Need it to be in that way round. Come on. Oh yeah. I think that should resolve our issues. Okay, let's just clean that flux away. There's me, carefully cleaning the flux away, look. It's not like whoever built it in the first place did. Ah, well. There we go. That's made a job of that. So let's spin this bit round again and see if we have affected your repair. So there we go. Let me just have a little zoom out. Power plug. Power's going on. Power is on. We have lights and things. And I can't play anything because I ain't got the keyboard attached, have I? We got some... Oh! Well, that's it, doing musical things. Right, let's get it back together. Right, before I go mad, I'm just going to clean the detritus out of these speakers. Screws across the back, by the way, these set here that I've just fitted are sort of this chunky coarse threaded thing. Is that camera going to focus? Now let's have a look up there. There you go. Chunky coarse threaded thing. The ones that go across the front here that secure the keyboard, they're a sort of, looks to be about an M3 and in black. Right, all the screws back in. All I've got left is a wasp. Final test. Plug the power supply in. Goes a lot better if you do that. There we go. Oh. That's dramatic. There you go. That's fixed. Thank you very much for watching. Click like, subscribe, do all that rubbish. Buy me a coffee and join the Discord if that's what you fancy. And I'll see you really soon here on Doz's Television Workshop. I'll play you out. I'll play you out.
Echoes lost in the amplifier's hum. Voices tangle in electric dreams. Wires twist and currents run as broken notes begin to stream. So loud, so loud. Silent cry for sound. Unreleased, take it to. Does this make it new? Where the circuits breathe. heart of tunes. They'll revamp the beat. Broken chords, a fractured song, waiting on the counter there. Duzzy's hands will make it strong, revive the rhythms lost in air. So clear, so clear, his touch will bring the music back.